good indoor move. This is a good winter move. I'm on a winter moves kick. Things people can do inside in the winter. With my left hand, when I'm in the front, my hand is like this, so my palm is facing that way. But as I come to the stall and pull back down, and I come back here, just like with a flower, I open my palm to the back to go up, and I bend the elbow to help me direct where the stall is going. So this basically speaks to my whole stall theory, where you have 3 different columns you can be doing it. You could be doing it in front of you, behind you, or in line with your body, which in this case is harder to do, I feel, but your mileage may vary. So I'm doing from the front line to the back line, front line to the back line, front line to the back line, and up and U. So this is your basic U stall. And bend your elbow. I think this is harder when you do the full hand back behind. And I think this is even harder where your palm is up like this, which is why I recommend you turn your palm this way. So I think if you bend your elbow and keep it slightly closer to your frame behind you, you can control it a little better. Or not. I mean, in my experience, most people do, but that might just be me. Remember, when you're coming into the stall, if the stall is ahead of you like that, you want to push your hand forward so that it gets underneath the head of the poi, and that will help you get it straight up, and you can push your hand up with it. And same thing when you're going back. So if the poi is back there, you want to slide your hand under it. You're sliding your hand almost like an isolation to get it underneath the poi head to push it up. And then it's a matter of coming into connection with where's it going to fall over and where do I have to yank it back, or where is too soon or too late. And let's do it with your right hand also. So same situation, when you come to the front, you come up, and when you go back behind, you're gonna open the palm to the side, bend the elbow, and again, it's not gonna be this like super long arm stall. I mean, you can do that, I just think it's harder to do, ultimately. And remember, open your hip like you would with a Pilates drill. Let's say the right is going back first and the left is going front. Then the left is going back, right is going front. Right back, stop, right front, stop, right back, stop, right front, stop, right back, right front, right back, right front. It's this to this, to this to this, to this to this. So I'm pretty sure we've used this in this cap, for example. Same sort of thing. Grind our left hand, it's an unhappy creature. Okay, well, while we're grinding this, we're gonna level it up also, because in the context of this pattern, you might wanna do something where you're trying to turn with it. 2, like 1, 2, 3, and then turn 1, 2, 3, turn 1, 2, 3, turn 1, 2, 3, and then I would go back the other way, 1, 2, 3, and turn. So you start either in the front or the back, depending, and then you do 3 stalls. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, turn, back, front, back, turn, back, front, back, turn, back, front, and now I'm gonna go the other way. So front, back, front, turn, 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 and so on. You know how I like to call the caps wimpy caps. We'll call this a floppy stall. It's like, it's pretending it's getting up, but it's not really. When that starts happening, one thing that can be helpful is if you, instead of imagining half of an arc of a circle, which is sort of shallow comparatively, imagine more of a U, where you dig in underneath it and you come a little closer to your body and you shoot for going higher, versus doing this thing that's more like a pendulum, which is like an arc and doesn't quite get it up as easily. You yank it down and you pull your hand down much closer to your knee to get underneath it. There's also, if you get underneath it enough, you can push it up more, which gives you more time to get underneath it on the other side when you pull it down. Let's do the left hand and underhand, right hand and overhand. And let's do one where the left will stall in front, right will stall in back. Remember to open your hip to the right, and then come back down and change direction. So your right is underhand, left is overhand. Then you'll stall and open your hip to the left, change direction. Open your hip to the right, change direction. Open to the left, change direction. Stall, circle, 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 and stall. Circle, 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 stall. Circle, 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 stall. 5, 6, 7, and stall. 5, 6, 7, stall, and 5, 6, 7, stall. I've been doing these stalls for, I don't know, 17 years. My left still sucks, it's crazy.